Managing contacts is a lot more easier if you have the option or the ability to create dynamic segments. Why? Because over a period of time, your number of contacts or leads in your CRM system are going to increase, and they may reach hundreds of thousands in a in a matter of weeks. And the management of these contacts then become a pain unless you have access to dynamic segments and segment creation in your CRM. And that is exactly what we are going to look at today in this video. So without further ado, let's jump to the actual application. This is a live production environment that we are in, and I am in the contact lists here. And you can see I have all my various contacts, close to 30 people, and then some organizations and whatnot. And what we are going to do is we are going to create a dynamic segment here. What is a dynamic segment? A dynamic segment is something where you create a segment using certain rules, and anytime you add any new contacts, then if they if the new contact meets those rules, then it automatically gets added to that segment. This is very useful for automatically updating your segments and your contact list, and also to initiate autoresponders or any kind of workflow automations that you might connect to Deskera CRM based on the segment that you have. So let's see quickly how we can do that. Now I'm going to take an example here that I want to create a segment of only warm leads. So the condition that I will use is that label, which is the column header here, equal to warm leads. So I don't want to look at all these blanks, etc. I don't know whether they're qualified, not qualified, and so on. I'll rather focus on warm leads, and let's see how we can do that. So I have this add filter option here. I click on this and I have the list of all the fields here. I choose label and I choose in, and I can choose warm lead here and hit apply. And that's it. Immediately the list gets filtered, and I have filtered out and I have the list of all the leads or contacts who where the condition label is equal to warm lead is being met. Now I can save this segment. So let me do that. I'm going to save this segment here, and I'm going to call it warm. And I'm because I already have one sample like this earlier, so I'm just going to call it warm new and save this. And that's that. Now, let's say that you don't want to see this filter being applied here. You can just remove that and it will automatically revert back to the original view. But what if I want to see my segment that I had created earlier? So I had created this warm new segment here and I had saved it. I just click on it and immediately I switch over to this segment view. Now there are many other things that you can do. Let's say that you have this warm lead here, but you only want to see warm leads that are owned by Saurabh, where the owner is equal to Saurabh. And why I want to do that? Because I am Saurabh and I want to see what are the warm leads that I have today, and I want to follow up with them and pay them extra attention. So how do I do that? I just click on this plus sign here and I select owner and in, and I select the desired name here, and that's it. I save it, and immediately I see that there are two warm leads that have owner is equal to Saurabh. Now this is very useful, right? Now, so this way you can keep adding filters here, and you can even change the connectors. So instead of and, let's say you want to use or, so you want to see or create a new segment where it's warm leads or the owner is Saurabh, then I just do that by clicking on and selecting or here. And the list is now filtered. Now you can see either warm leads or the owner is equal to Saurabh condition is being met here. And I have the resulting uh, contacts or leads from this list. So this is super, super useful, right? Let me save this as a new segment. So I'm going to call it warm W Saurabh, let's say. So this is basically warm or Saurabh leads. And I save this. All right. Now let's do an experiment here. I'm going to add a new lead right now I'm going to add a new contact. I'm going to call this absolutely new. And I'm going to put warm lead label here. All right. Just to see if they go into the segment automatically or not. So yeah, I'm gonna put owner Saurabh and save. Yeah, let me do it. All right. So that lead has been added. That is, this was absolutely new. This is the new lead that we added, right? Now, you can search for it and let's do this. Let's go to warm new, the segment that we had created. And you can see that this contact, which we added outside, and we did not have to tag it to any segment, etc., already is visible under warm new based on the rules that we created. So this way you can have dynamic segments and dynamic lists in your CRM, and you can use these for sending out emails, for setting up autoresponders, for workflow automation, and many other things. So this has got a lot of use cases. I mean, even if you're not doing all of these things, you just want to look at your data in a better way. I mean, if you want to analyze your data, you want to splice your data, then this is a very powerful feature wherein you can just go ahead and add filters, combine them using the logic gates of and or, and create a custom report immediately to uh, uh, to 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 get deeper insights into your contact list here. So that's all that I had for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you find this feature useful. Please go ahead, try this out. It's already live, it's on your CRM. Have a good day.